Hey guys, Lisa Rowberry here. Happy Wednesday. I am going to share with you our new releases for the fall and winter season. I probably should have done this a while ago, but I got all caught up into comparison videos. So here you have it. So I'm just going to share with you what is brand new to the catalog this season. I'm going to sniff them out for you and kind of tell you what I think. So it's going to be kind of a long video, so I apologize in advance. I am just going to be going over the new releases, but I think I'm going to start going over each category in different videos and sniffing them out for you and kind of telling you what I think. I was thinking about doing this. I've been kind of like on the fence about doing it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it because fact of the matter is you guys don't have all of these to sniff out. So I'm going to kind of do that for you. And while Scentsy does do amazing descriptions, sometimes they're not right on. So most of the time they are, not 100% of the time. So, all right, starting with today, we are gonna go over the new releases. I went ahead and added one to this list, which is apple butter frosting. It's not, if you have one of our catalogs, it's not in the new releases list. I think it should be. They released it for a very brief amount of time during the holidays last year, and it was only available in the brick size. So they only released it just that one time. I did pick it up, and as soon as I picked it up and I got it, it was actually sold out. So I was super bummed, and I was hoping that they would bring it back this year, and they did, thank goodness. So I went ahead and added that to our new releases. So apple butter frosting, it's amazing. It's seriously just like apple cider and vanilla. If you love like apple cinnamon type scents, you're gonna love this. It's a little bit sweeter than just like a regular like apple cinnamon. You definitely get like a butter frosting note to it, but it is definitely like an apple cider and vanilla. I love this. I will never in my life ever be without this ever again. It's fantastic. So if you love those apple bakery type notes, if you don't like vanilla in any form, don't get this. But if you love like apple cider, spicy, bakery type things, you will love apple butter frosting. Pick it up. All right. So now we'll start with Blackberry Orange Marmalade. Let me grab this. And the description on this is orange marmalade and blackberry jam over sugar crystals. And with this, I just get like a super sweet blackberry scent. I don't know that it smells like a blackberry jam. I'm not a big jam person, but you do get just like a really super sweet blackberry scent. So this is really, really nice. And if you like kind of like winter berry type fragrances, I think you would really like this. It's not like overly sweet, but it is really nice. I don't know that I'm gonna pick this up because I'm not super big into like blackberry type scents, but it's nice. Okay, next is chocolate coconut cream. I had a little bit of a tragedy here. So this one, for whatever reason, came without a lid, but that's okay because, well, for one, just by smelling it, I would know exactly what it was, but thankfully there's also a label on the bottom. This is so good, you guys. It seriously smells like a really rich chocolate with like a coconut on the back end. This is phenomenal. If you love chocolate scents, this smells like a chocolate bar with some coconut on the back end. Oh man, it's so good and so rich. So this is notes of cocoa powder, coconut cream, and caramel. I don't really get the caramel from it. I seriously just get rich chocolate and a hint of coconut. Oh man, this is good. Okay, moving on is Cranberry Garland. This is good, you guys. I actually ordered this. I haven't warmed it yet. I think you're gonna start getting into The new scents that I ordered probably this coming Friday for what I was warming this week. Cranberry Garland is an amazing scent for winter, I'm thinking. That's why I had to pick it up. So Scentsy says about Cranberry Garland, sweet tart cranberry, grounded by sage and earthy pine cones. I don't know that I get pine cones from it. I mean, I'm guessing that would just smell like a cinnamon, but I definitely get, it's not a terribly tart, bitter cranberry. It is a sweet cranberry, and I definitely get the sage from it. This is so nice. I'm definitely gonna have to pick this up. Oh, I already have it, but I'm probably going to need to pick up some more for the winter, like winter season. This is gonna be great during like Christmas. So Cranberry Garland. Crisp Orchid Air. That's another one that I picked up. I haven't warmed it yet. And let's see here. This is really different. Scentsy says about this, and I'm gonna butcher this, just telling you right now. Elegant Quince Jam? What the heck is Quince Jam? I'm probably butchering that, but anyways. Crisp green apple and sandalwood. And literally all I get from this is apple and sandalwood, and it is phenomenal. It's a very different scent. Oh, it's so good. I love the mixture of the apple and the sandalwood. They just complement each other so well. And I'm really excited to see how this one performs. Maybe I'll warm that one this week for you guys. Next is Coconut Vanilla or Orchid. Let's see here. This is another one I picked up. Scentsy says about this, alluring orange zest, coconut milk, and silky vanilla orchid. I don't know what orchids smell like. I don't think they really have a scent personally, but this really just smells like a coconut vanilla scent. It's very, very nice. This is a rich coconut scent, not like the tropical drink type coconut. This is just creamy coconut vanilla. It's really, really good. And once again, I can't wait to see how this one performs. So, Candied Pomegranate. I think this one was the interesting one. So Scentsy says cinnamon sprinkled pomegranate and candied apple. Yes, this reminds me of something, and I have no idea what it is. This brings up some kind of like a childhood memory of like candy of some sort. Okay, this is really going to bother me, but I get the pomegranate and I get like the super overly sweet like candied apple. I don't know that I'm gonna warm this. I didn't order it. It's like, it's crazy sweet. It's good, and it reminds me of something. It reminds me of like a candy I had during my childhood or something. So this might be good for like a kid's room or something. Yeah, I don't get cinnamon from this at all. I just get a super sweet candied apple and pomegranate. No real cinnamon to this. Okay, next is Cozy Chai. This is another one I'm really excited about. I did order this. Scentsy says warm, spicy cinnamon, vanilla bean, and caramel. Amazing. This seriously, if you've ever had chai tea, this is exactly what you would expect out of this. It's chai tea. Oh man, you get that. It's almost like a cardamom almost. It's that creamy vanilla with the cinnamon that's not too like harsh. Oh, this is good. Cozy Chai smells just like a chai tea. Fantastic. Next is Marshmallow Mint. This one I don't know how I feel about. It's better than I was expecting, but when I read this, I'm like, ah. So it says, buttermint and marshmallow make merry beneath an amber veil. To me, I thought this smelled like a peppermint patty. So it's not, I mean, it's not bad. It smells like a peppermint patty. If you like that. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. I'm totally on the fence with it. Next is Peppermint Rush, which Scentsy says peppermint, sweet vanilla, and an accord of freshly fallen snow. Whatever freshly fallen snow smells like. I'm in California, so I don't know if freshly fallen snow has a scent. Okay, this smells like a peppermint patty. Okay, so Peppermint Rush, you get more of that like strong peppermint scent to it. Peppermint Rush. Yeah, peppermint and vanilla. Okay, this smells like a York peppermint patty to the T. And that's all it is, peppermint and vanilla. That's exactly what it smells like, peppermint and vanilla. So now going back to Marshmallow Mint, let me sniff that out now that I still get the like, so it's a sweetness, I guess, with the marshmallow. So it's the mintiness. It's not quite so strong. So if you like those kinds of scents, I don't really want my house to smell like mint and peppermint. Maybe it's because I work in a dental office. I don't know, but I don't want my house to smell like mint and peppermint. I don't know. It's good. It's good. So this is gonna be, if you prefer like those minty type scents, but you want it a little bit sweeter, then I would go with Marshmallow Mint. This smells like there's an ice cream. My brother used to eat it all the time. Yeah, it's the green one. But yeah, this is gonna be more of your sweet, minty scent, where the Peppermint Rush, that's more like predominantly peppermint. So if that makes sense. I need to move on because I'm spending too much time on that. Next is Pink Currant and Birchwood. So pink currant jam and frosted holly, fresh and woodsy cassia bark. I don't know what that smells like, but this is really nice. I think this is going to be really, really nice during Christmas. I get like the frosted holly scent, and I do get a woodsy. I don't know what cassia bark smells like, but I do get kind of like a woodsy note to it. This is like so nice. This is a hollyberry, a frosted hollyberry type scent. Oh man, that's good. So that's pink currant and birchwood. Next is sparkling black plum. So let's see here. Toast to Tarocco orange, black plum, and blueberry champagne. I get the blueberry for sure, and I do get the plum. I do get the orange note. Yeah, actually, I think the orange is really what's like predominant. First sniff, you definitely get the orange. And then you do get like that blackberry plum type scent. So this is actually nice. I am not a big plum fan, but I think the orange really like cuts the sweetness maybe. That's interesting. I definitely smell the orange, plum, and blueberry. Yeah, that's nice. Next is spiced pear. And I totally forgot to mention this in my video on Friday last week on what I was warming. I actually warmed spiced pear in the office. I just totally forgot to bring the bar home so that I would remember to talk about it. So this actually surprised me a little bit. So Scentsy says simmered pear and plum cider entice rich vanilla wood. It's not what you would expect. It's not what I expected. I expected a pear and like cinnamon bark type scent. Not at all. You definitely get like the pear, and you do get like that hint of vanilla with like a woodsy type note, but it's good. It's just not what I was expecting. It's not like a pear. I wouldn't even call it like a spiced pear. It's like a vanilla pear. if that makes sense. And when it's warmed, this is totally funny, but the doctor I work for, she went out into the waiting room for something and she says, "It smells like bubble gum." I don't really get bubble gum from it, but it is like a sweet pear scent with like vanilla. So spiced pear, not exactly what I was expecting. It's still really yummy. I just wouldn't call it spiced pear. So sweet, juicy pear with vanilla. That's what it smells like. Let's see, I already talked about sparkling black plum. Now let's talk about sweet plum pastry. Once again, I'm not a huge plum fan, but I actually kind of like this. Black plum and toasted coconut garnish a marshmallow cloud. I think these scents that I wouldn't normally go for that have like this marshmallow note to it, I tend to really like. I like the sweetness of it. I can definitely smell the coconut. And I guess it would be so yeah, you do smell like a berry type note, which would be the plum. And the coconut, I don't know if you get that marshmallow note. This is different. I really like it. Like I said, I am not one who likes plum scents at all, but this is good. I think I may need to order this. I overlooked this when I was placing my initial order for the new scents. I'm gonna order this for you guys. This is great. Yeah, it does smell like a plum like coffee cake almost. You definitely get like a bakery note to it. I feel like it would be like a coffee cake, like a berry coffee cake of some sort. Ooh, that's good. Okay, moving on. There's only 2 cents left. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you're still hanging in there. Whipped vanilla pear is a luxuriant caramel glaze tops baked pear and whipped vanilla. Let's see if this smells different than spiced pear. This is good too. This reminds me of a scent that Scentsy used to have, and I don't know, I can't put my finger on it, what it is, but I do get the caramel, I do get the pear, and I do get the vanilla. It's beautiful. So I think this is, I think the difference between this and the spiced pear, now I'm gonna smell this out again. Okay, so now after smelling the whipped vanilla pear and smelling the spiced pear, it does smell like it has a little bit more spice to it. Interesting. Whipped vanilla pear. You definitely get that caramel note on that front end, and then you get the pear and vanilla. But yeah, if you are not a big fan of like caramel type scents, I would go with the spiced pear. But if you like that super sweet caramel pear scent, whipped vanilla pear would be for you. Last but not least, we have wild redberry and sweet melon. This is good too. Scentsy says, melon, red berries, and amber freshen up a classically fruity fragrance. And yeah, that's it smells like a winterberry type scent. I definitely get the melon, and I get that slight amber note on the back end, which is really nice. And I think that's what makes it kind of like a wintry berry scent. It's really good. So if you're a fan of the winterberry type scents, you will like wild redberry and sweet melon. There you have it. There is our new releases for the fall and winter season. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. As always, I will leave my contact information down below. Thank you so much for hanging out for such a long video. If you like hanging out with me, please subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you guys on Friday. Bye guys. Enjoy the rest of your week.